Hello, and welcome to the premiere episode of the Luxe Jewelry Edit with Elizabeth Minieri. I'm Elizabeth Minieri, and I am so excited to share with you today the curated collection that I have put together. Now, today's show is called Pink is a Way of Life. And why is that? Well, because that is my personal motto and my philosophy. I think pink is more than just a color. It is a mindset, it is an approach, it is joy, it is femininity, it is sophistication. It's a little pop of boldness depending on the shade and depending on the day, right? So what more perfect way to kick off a show that is designed to bring you joy and sophistication in the form of one-of-a-kind jewels than with a show dedicated to all things pink. Now, you heard me right. I said one-of-a-kind pieces. Every piece that I will be showing you today, one. There is just one of them. And not only are they one-of-a-kind pieces, they are one-of-a-kind prices if you are shopping with me here today. So familiarize yourself. There is a telephone number that you can call that you can get help from one of our customer service representatives. There is a URL. There will be a link below. Depending on the interface you're watching on, I want you to familiarize yourself with all of the different ways that you can shop. Because again, one-of-a-kind pieces at one-of-a-kind prices. I don't know which is better. No, that's not true. I would pay 10 times retail for the majority of the pieces that I'm about to show you today, but lucky for you, you do not have to do that. One-of-a-kind pieces at one-of-a-kind prices. Just make sure you are ready to shop. So get that dialing, get that clicking, get that scanning ready to go. On that note, I am bringing you your very first piece. It is a pink sapphire double halo, absolutely unbelievable. Now, here's something that I love about a double halo ring or double halo setting. Did you know that by adding a double halo around a stone, you can make it appear up to a full carat size bigger? Incredible. Bigger is always better when it comes to hair, when it comes to jewelry, right? Bigger is always better. So let's go ahead and get a close-up of this beauty right here. I want you to take a minute and I want you to appreciate that color. I don't know how familiar you are with pink sapphires, but they can come in a whole range of shades. Baby pink, you have your purplish, more bluish pinks, hot pink, soft pink. It's kind of a rainbow of shades of pink. This particular ring, you've got just over a carat in the center stone and just under a carat of diamonds, and it is set in white gold. Now the price for this ring today, it is an absolute steal at $3,100, $3,100 for over a carat pink sapphire. So again, if you are seeing that telephone number at the bottom of your screen, you can scan, click the link below. However you are watching, get ready to go at $3,100 for over a carat pink sapphire center stone, just shy of a carat of diamonds going around and set in white gold. I love when a pink sapphire or a pink stone in general is surrounded by diamonds, because I think that contrast of the way a diamond kind of takes in light and refracts in a rainbow really makes the pink pop. And in this particular case, having that white gold really makes the diamond sparkle, which again, that contrast is just gonna make your pink sapphire really pop. Now, we are moving into our next piece. Check out this next ring. We have 3624025. And it is a step cut octagon pink sapphire, and you have got trapezoid diamonds on either side. I am obsessed with this setting. First of all, the color, this purplish pink, very rare in sapphires. And fun fact, my first engagement ring was actually almost this exact shade. Yes, my first engagement ring. I'm on my third. I'm a big believer that for every few years you're married, you should get an upgrade. That does not mean trade in the one you had. That means you just keep adding. Where is the best place to do that? Well, go ahead and tune in to me every Thursday at 3 o'clock, every Sunday at 2 o'clock. I can get you the rings coming anytime you need them. As we're going through today's show and you're gonna see the different shades of pink that are here, it really makes pink sapphire such a special stone in my opinion, because you get that range of color. Trapezoid diamond on each side Also, you don't see them very often. And I love a piece of jewelry that has details that are unusual, because what is unusual? Rare. What is rare? Special. Also very special about this particular ring, this actually comes with a GIA lab report. So it's an absolutely exquisite piece. The price for today is only $13,378. $13,378. And that is coming with a GIA lab report. We have over 3 carats of pink sapphire in the center and over a ½ carat of diamonds on each side, set in white gold. $13,378. Call, click, scan, whatever you need to do to make sure you are not missing out on this ring. And while I'm on that note, actually, if you are watching this on YouTube, so I want to make sure that you have your subscribe to the channel, also that you have your notifications turned on. So subscribe, turn those notifications, it's a little bell, turn those notifications on so you can make sure that you are seeing these shows as close to their airtime, if not in real time, as you possibly can. Up next, I have possibly one of my favorite pieces of the episode. I know I'm not supposed to have favorites, right? It's like a mom. All your kids are your favorite, but there is kind of the one that you tend to spend a little more time with. That's this ring for me. It is rose gold, and it is the most beautiful kind of, again, that pinkish purple pink sapphire. It is a little over 2 carats, and it is an unheated, untreated pink sapphire. So we are talking extremely rare. We are talking highly desirable. I love the way we have both baguette and round going down the band, right? That contrast. Anytime you've got these 2 shapes that are next to each other, it really enhances the beauty and the lines of the other shape. So such a beautiful, beautiful design. I also love the rose gold. So we talked a little bit earlier about how when we pair white gold with a pink stone, it really makes it pop. But something equally beautiful and different happens when we pair it with rose gold. When we pair rose gold with the diamonds, and when we pair rose gold with the pink, you just get that warmth and that richness. Again, I love the mix of the 2 different shapes going down the side. This is a ring that's going to catch attention. I'll be honest with you, it's giving Jasmine Arabian Nights vibes to me, so maybe that's why I'm drawn to it. Maybe it's that Jasmine loving heart that I have, but absolutely love this ring. It is a sapphire. It also has a GIA lab report. So that is the second piece in this show that we have that is coming with a GIA lab report. The price for this today, unbelievable, one-of-a-kind price on this one-of-a-kind piece. It's $7,586. If you were to purchase this ring retail, you would pay significantly more than $7,586. We have over 2 carats of this pink sapphire. Again, unheated, very rare. Normally you would see an unheated pink sapphire at a lot higher of a price point than what we are seeing today. So I want you to go ahead, call in. If you have any questions, they can help you. Click the link below. Go ahead and scan that code, whatever you need to do to make sure you do not miss out on this beautiful piece. My next piece is bringing you over 3 carats, just shy of 4 carats of pink sapphire. What I love about this particular ring that I'm getting ready to show you, it would be the perfect anniversary, moving up from combining your current engagement ring and your wedding band. You know, when I first became a mom, I actually stopped wearing my original engagement ring because it was too big. The profile was too high. I was spending my days in and out of diaper bags and in and out of car seats. And maybe for you, it's not being a new mom. That was what it was for me. But sometimes we just go through seasons of life where it's just not convenient to have a big, high-profile ring. But what I didn't want was just a really plain, simple band. So what I upgraded to is something very similar to what you're seeing here. It's just a little bit more of a everyday, if you will, ring, but all the sparkle. Look at that sparkle. So you've got the oval pink sapphires, again, almost 4 carats of pink sapphire that you've got here. You've got just under a carat diamond weight going on either side of it. Perfect for when you, again, are in a season of life that perhaps having something larger, having something that's higher profile just doesn't fit with what you're doing, but you don't want to let go of the sparkle. You want just as much impact, just as much sparkle. That is what this ring would be absolutely perfect for.
You can get this ring today for $4,530, under $5,000.
For a band that you are going to wear every day. You are going to be able to wear this when you are at the grocery store doing all those mundane, everyday things that we all have to do, right? They're just part of life. But we can add some sparkle, add some decadence, add some elegance to it with a ring like this. And you can do it today
for only $4,530.
Again, call, click, scan, whatever it is. I will remind you again, if you are watching on YouTube, I want to make sure that you are subscribed and that you have your notifications turned on. Also, if we are not IG besties yet, go ahead and find me at elizabeth.minieri. I am happy to answer any questions. I love hanging out in the DMs, helping you pick and helping you style the pieces that you have bought from my shows. It's one of my favorite things to do. So you absolutely can always do that. I would love to see you there. Now, as you are finishing up, taking in your last glimpse of this particular ring, getting ready to order it, if you have not done so already, I don't know that this ring is going to make it till the end of the show. So the next two pieces are pink sapphires. And I mentioned to you earlier that my first engagement ring was a pink sapphire. And interestingly enough, it was because we were on a budget, also because I am obsessed with the color pink. And I got more compliments and more comments anytime I went out. It was an absolutely spectacular way to have something really special, really one of a kind. But honestly, it was a lot more affordable than your traditional diamond would be. It does kind of have an engagement ring type of a vibe to it. Maybe it's just that really traditional round shape, right? The center stone is over a carat and you've got just shy of a ½ carat of diamond weight. You've got the split shank on either side. Now, a split shank to me is always a beautiful way to just bring more focus to the center stone. Kind of enlarges it as well. And now I want to go ahead and I want to show you the under gallery. It's got hearts. I mean, can you think of anything more perfect for an engagement ring? Or let's be honest, I mean, for any ring. But not only do you have that beautiful stone on top, but you've got the hearts underneath. You've got the pave set diamonds going around the rim of the halo. Personally, that is one of my favorite details. I don't know why. There's a million beautiful details when it comes to jewelry, but when you've got it going around the halo, not just the top, but you've got it going around the side like that, that kind of craftsmanship, that kind of attention to detail is one of a kind. Okay, let's give you some of the important details. So I told you it's over a carat pink sapphire. It is just under a ½ carat of the diamonds. It's set in 18 karat white gold.
And today it is under $3,000, $2,600.
That halo, that is one of the most beautiful halos, and then the diamonds going down the side. That pave work is absolutely stunning, and I really am. I favor that split shank, or the double shank as you will say, so much because I mean, what's better than one band with diamonds? But let's go ahead and make it two. And what's better than diamonds on the front of a halo? Well, let's put them down the side. Let's put as many stones as we possibly can on every ring that we can. Again, just over a carat pink sapphire is a round stone.
$2,600 today.
So much like the ring I just showed you, this next ring I think would be an absolutely incredible engagement ring alternative. Extremely affordable, very unique. We've got a round pink sapphire, but this time we're setting it in a square shaped halo. So I want you to take a look at the contrast there. But then you've got the halo going around it is a square shape. Look at how modern, it just kind of changes the whole look of the ring. So even though you could say, oh, very similar, pink sapphire, halo, this is a triple shank, or you've got the 3 bands going into the basket here. It's amazing how these little details really change the entire look and really the entire feel of a ring. I mean, that is probably one of my favorite parts about jewelry. Also why I think you can have limitless amounts of the same stone or the same piece of jewelry, because the slightest variation gives it a completely different feel, a completely different vibe. So this one is set in white gold. And again, we have over a carat, it's a round pink sapphire, and we have just under a half carat diamond weight that is in the setting, and it is set in white gold. Now let's give you the important details on this particular stone. Retail on this stone would be probably double the price that I'm about to give you, but much like the last stone,
under $3,000, you can get this ring for $2,650, $2,650.
If you just call that number, you click the link below, you scan,
$2,650, this ring could be yours.
This next ring is possibly the most classic and timeless setting that I have in the entire show. We've got that 3-stone setting. I love a 3-stone setting. You've probably heard that it is referred to as like a past, present, and future, which I love. And we often equate that with something romantic. So we think like past, present, and future of a relationship. And I completely agree. I love that sentiment. Love my husband, love a good fairy tale love story. But you know what it also can be? It can be a personal growth, past, present, and future. Maybe you've just overcome an obstacle that you once thought was completely insurmountable. Maybe you are so proud of where you are right now in life and you've got some big opportunities that are knocking. This would be the perfect ring to treat yourself to celebrate that season. It's got a lot of details happening with this particular ring. So again, we'll start with, you've got the 3-stone setting. So you've got the pink sapphire center stone and you've got the diamond on each side. See how you've got this detailing the diamonds going down the side? It's a channel set diamonds going down the side of the band. So you've got the 4-prong set diamonds, then you've got the channel set on the band, and then you've got the pink sapphire in the center. That contrast of settings, that detail, that just all of the different focal points to look at and take it in give such a presence. But then you pair that with something as classic and timeless as a 3-stone setting. Okay, so again, you've got over a carat weight center stone, 3/4 total diamond weight, set in 14 karat gold.
And this piece can go home with you today for $3,300, under $3,500.
So whether you are celebrating your fairy tale love story, whether you are celebrating this achievement that you have just conquered or that you are getting ready to achieve, whatever it is, if it's a personal thing, if it's a romantic thing, this setting is absolutely perfect.
And you can get it today for $3,300.
Calling the number, clicking the link, scanning. And again, I know I said this in the beginning of the show, but you might just be tuning in now. If you are watching on YouTube, I want to make sure that you are subscribed and you have your notifications turned on. These are one-of-a-kind pieces, one-of-a-kind pricing. Not only are these pieces you won't see anywhere else, you will not see them for anywhere near this price point that you are getting when you are shopping here with me. So make sure that you are watching as quickly as you possibly can. But I'm gonna show you that by just a tiny drop in carat weight of the center stone, not much, when you look at them side by side, it is almost imperceivable. It is such a slight difference, but it lets you get it for a slightly lower price point. So if you are really trying to kind of hit a lower price point, or maybe the other one already sold out, to be honest, some of the pieces I have today, I do not expect to be here when the show ends. So especially if you're watching this in rebroadcast, you may not, it may not still be available to you. This is extremely similar to a ring that I showed earlier. So it's the round pink sapphire. It is set in the round halo. It's got the diamond detailing going down the side. When we looked at the under gallery, it's got those gorgeous heart details. But I want to give you the specifics because this is just over 1 carat pink sapphire in the center. It is a slightly lower carat weight than the one I showed you earlier.
And because of that, you can get this ring for $2,600. Barely any difference in carat weight, and you can get this ring for $2,600.
That's one of those, you cannot pass that up. Just buy this and gift it. But you are not going to get this ring with this visual presence at that price point ever. So call, click, scan, whatever it is. If you are watching on YouTube, I would love to know, so far we've done a number of pieces, what is your favorite piece that you